Hey there, sports fans, and welcome to the Fantasy Forecast with Commissioner Joe. I'm your commissioner, Commissioner Joe, and I just want to welcome you to the Gremlin League 2023 to 2024. It's going to be a good one. So, just want to get us started with a few things of business. First off, you might be asking yourself, what does Gremlin mean? Why is not the bolus? Because that's the trophy we got, right? Is the bolus. Well, a new league, a new change. And you know what I thought? I thought, let's just change it to this. It means the greatest ever Minnesota league in North America. There you go, the Gremlin. Now that that's out of the way, let's keep it going, shall we? So here we go. We got to talk punishments. Okay. So my thought as it stands is that whoever loses the league this year and claims the toilet bowl, next year for the draft, you got to wear a wet sweater the whole draft. I'm sorry, whoever you are. It's nothing personal, but I think it's got to be that. If you got to veto it, you guys, something against it, you guys just let me know, and we'll figure something out. But for now, as it stands, that's what's going to be the punishment. Okay. The winner, they get a trophy. It's a great thing. So next order of business, money. Most of you have paid me. This is great. I love money. Thank you so much. So only a few of you still need to pay me, and that's okay. We'll get to it. We still got 14 weeks left before the playoffs, so we're okay. All right, let's get down to our big news bulletins. I don't know if you heard, but Travis Kelce hyperextended his knee. Now you might be asking yourself, what does that mean? Well, let me tell you, your knees are supposed to bend like this. And Travis decided to bend his like this. Travis, that's not how you bend your knees, my friend. Knees don't go that way. In the PT world, which, aside from being the commissioner of one of the greatest leagues in North America, I'm also a physical therapist. And what happens when you get your knees like this and you bend them back like that, there's these two big ligaments. You might have heard of one of them. It's called the ACL. The ACL, you say? Yes, the ACL. He's got a little brother. His name's the PCL. And those guys, when they get moved like that, they like to go and shift. And you know what happens then? They get sprained or torn. You might have heard that. You ever heard of a guy named Adrian Peterson? Well, yeah, he had his torn, but then guess what? He came back and he ate people alive. What a guy. Even somebody like me, who has absolutely no allegiances to any teams in the least. What a guy. Good guy. Anyways, Travis Kelce. All my Minnesotan friends out there, oof, that's a bad thing, won't you hear? So, yeah, whoever's got him, which coming up here looking at the forecast, that would be, who has Travis? That will be Alex. Oh, my friend, that's a hard one to start the year. But we'll get into that in a minute. So, last order of business, the forecast for next week. Well, first off, we got Joe and Dave Cruz. Ooh, this one's going to be a nail biter. You know why? Because we got two flip-flops in this game. We got Jalen Hurts with Joe, but then A.J. Brown is with Dave. And then guess what? Justin Fields. I love the man for absolutely no reason at all. He's with Dave, but then guess who his receiver is with? DJ Moore is with Joe. This, my friends, is a classic yin and yang situation. I don't even know how to say anything else. It's going to be a close one, but I think that Joe is nearly going to pull it off 426-6. It's going to be a real close one, let me tell you. But all kidding aside, because we know that's not actually what's going to happen. Here's my prediction for the first game. I think Joe, 114. Dave, 117. is going to be a real nail biter, kids. So strap in. I think it's going to be a real good game. Second game up, we got Chris. He's only in his second year in a league. What a guy. Thanks for coming in, buddy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to crack a beer to you because this is a great game to be playing together. So, him versus Nick, a longtime veteran. This guy's good. He knows what he's doing. So, all I got here, Chris has got Tua. I just hope Tua keeps his head on. That's all. I think he'll be great. He's a real nice guy. I, met him a few times, but he's a real good guy. And Nick, well, he's got Austin Eckler. Love it. Deshaun Watson. Or not Deshaun Watson. Christian Watson. With love. Do I love it? I don't know. We got to see. I haven't heard much in the preseason because that's a team that I guess I just don't follow a whole lot. No reason whatsoever. But we'll see how they connect. Aaron Rodgers was really good with Christian Watson. It could be a good thing. And Chris Olave, that guy, he's a good guy. He'll play really well too. So this one I think I got Nick winning 486,000 to -2 for Chris. Nah, I'm just playing. Chris I think is gonna get 113, and my friend Nick 121. There, folks, it's in the books. I think that Nick's gonna pull away with this one. The third game, we got Mike versus Jordan. Now, Mike has some good guys on his team too. He's got Chardonnay. That guy's got to be good. He's probably like aged all as gall get out. And man, I love the good aged wine. Oh, sorry, Charbonnet. That's his name, Charbonnet. Yep, that guy. I don't know anything about that guy. I was thinking about last night. With the red wine. That was a red wine joke, all you sickos out there. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know about him. But you know what he does have? He does have Waddle and Chase. Now, that is a killer combination, my friends. You want to talk about some good wide receiver coverage? Oh, yeah, that's right there. That's what dreams are made of. But he's also got DeAndre Swift. Well, you know what? I don't know. I had him last year in the league. You know what he did for me? Nothing. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes for him. Maybe Mike's in the loops for looking for a trade. I don't know. Maybe, but we'll see. And Jordan's he's got Lions galore. I'm on Ra St. Brown. Say that name 10 times fast, and then look at the sun. And Jameer. What's his butt? I don't remember what his name is. He's on another team I don't listen to a whole lot of, But those two Lions, and there's a lot to go good for the Lions this year. So you know what? I think this is going to be a good thing. Now, Cooper Kupp's on his team too. I don't know about Cooper Kupp, how he's going to do with Matthew Stafford this year. They did win a Super Bowl, I hear. That's pretty good. But we'll see what kind of form he's in this year. More to come on that one. He might be in the market for a running back too. I don't know. All you people out there looking for trades, you might want to take a look. Now, the fourth game. Brian. Oh, I didn't even say. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Mike or Jordan? Well, I'm going Mike 102, Jordan 116. I think that those Lions are just really going to pull it out. So, that's my thoughts for that one. Guys, this is pretty fun. I've never done this before, but, once the studio gets back up and running, when the, Labor Day is done, then I think that it's going to be a little bit better. We're going to have people back here. We maybe even have animations. I don't know. Until then, I'm just going to keep holding up signs like this, and it'll get the picture across, right? I think so, too. So, Brian versus Sarah. Now, this, I think, is also going to be a pretty darn close game. So, Dameon Pierce on Brian. That guy's poised for a breakout. Everyone's been talking about him. I think he really could do something in Houston, but we'll see what happens. And Garrett Wilson, another breakout? Oh, I don't know. This might be the new Christian Watson for Aaron Rodgers. We'll see. But I'm going to be watching him for sure. Cameron Dicker, he might be having a breakout too. That man has got a good name for a kicker, a dicker kicker. You know what I mean? And on Sarah, she's got Brees Hall. I don't know about Brees Hall. Last I heard, he was kind of injured and he wasn't doing too good. So, there's this other guy. His name's Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook, Dalvin Cook, he was real good at this other place a little bit further north from where I tend to frequent. So we'll see what happens there. But then Kittle, oh man, Kittle, he is most likely out. He's got a hammy that he did some stuff to, and you know what's bad? Pulling hammies when you're a tight end and you're doing blocks and you're trying to catch passes. That's not a good thing. So that could be something that Sarah's definitely in the market for. I think Sarah would have had a real good chance of winning this game beforehand. But with Kittle being out, well, those are some good points that she's not going to be able to capitalize on. So I'm thinking it's going to come out to Brian 116, Sarah 111. Put it in the books there, kids. The record of leagues, the league of record, whatever you want to call it. Write that down. The fifth game, Luke versus Shelly. Ooh, here we go. Now, Mahomes and Jefferson for Luke. I'm pretty sure that's going to score him 1 billion points. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm pretty sure it's 1 billion points. And Javonte Wilson? Is this the year for Denver? Or is overage Russ really not going to be able to produce for him? I don't know. But that's definitely a game I'm going to be interested in to see what does that Denver offense do now that Sean Payton's at the helm. You know, that guy, he seems pretty nice. I think he might do some good stuff there. Also, he went to, pretty sure he went to Eastern Illinois. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good guy right there. Fun fact, last I heard, there's a lot of coaches that have been in the NFL that were from Eastern Illinois. Who'd have thought? What do they got in Eastern Illinois? I don't know. Football. There you go. Shelly now. Shelly's going to live and die by Tennessee and the New York Giants. You know why? Because she's got Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins. Ooh, you got to hope that offense is really cooking on all cylinders. And if it is, I'm pretty sure it is going to be cooking on all cylinders. She's going to be doing really well. Is this the year that Hopkins can really make that comeback that we need? I think it probably is. But I don't think people have been giving him enough credit for where it's due. I know he's good, but he's been going low down in ADPs. And, I mean, hats off to the guy. He's real fast. He's real good at catching. So we'll see what he does. But my prediction for this one, Luke, I think 115. And Shelly, I got her at 109. It's going to be a pretty close game, friends. But you know what? I think that Luke's going to pull it off in the end because you know why? He's going to score 1 billion points with Mahomes and Jefferson. The last game, this is Alex versus Dave Praska. Ooh, man. Axe and Dave Praska. Well, here's what we got. Oh, man. I misspoke earlier. You know what? Alex has Deshaun Watson. And that's the thing I'm questioning. I don't know how he's going to do. The guy's had a whole offseason now. He's not coming in middle of the year. It could be a pretty good job for him. And with Kelsey being out, oof, that's not good. Now, he does have Thielen on his bench, and he has Odell Beckham. Those guys can be pretty good. But this isn't 2010, so, we're going to have to see. I'm going to guess he's not going to want to bring them in. And they can't play tight end either. And Dave Praska, well, shout out to Dave Praska. We really hope his son's doing good. The one thing here, looking at his lineups, Justin Herbert, he was injured like the first game last year, wasn't he? He didn't do anything. I know because I had him. So here's the thing. I think that if he stays healthy, he could be a real good catch. And he could do a lot there. And Bijan on my lamb. This man has Bijan Robinson and he has CeeDee Lamb. These guys, whew, there's going to be some offensive powerhouse there in the Dave Praska tent. So I'm looking for something good. But does he have too many Vikings? I don't know. He might. We'll see. I'm gonna hedge my bets. The thing here I think with Kelsey out, that really hurts Alex. So I'm going to give Alex 108. Praska, 119. So, sorry, folks. I got allergies. It's football season. I must feel some Packers around. I don't know. So, there you have it, folks. That's my predictions for week 1. You know what? I think it's going to be a great week. Now, the last little order of business, everybody get in there and if you can, try to put in when you're available on the weekend so we can get together. And you know what we can do? We can drink some of these together while we watch some football together. And maybe even we can watch the kids play together. That would be pretty fun, wouldn't it? I thought so. So, from here on out, you take care of yourselves. This is Commissioner Joe speaking, and I'll see you next week.